If you're part of a health club, you can guess that 20 million people practice yoga a year. So our question is not, is yoga popular? The question that I get is it okay for a Christian to practice yoga? Now there's different types of yoga. On the one side, we have a purely physical form, which is called Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga is usually a series of poses that are linked together very closely, or you might see it in your gym as power yoga. Those can be completely separate. However, the most popular form of yoga is called Hatha Yoga. So this is not to be confused with hot yoga, but you could practice hot Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is spelled Hatha. This is the most common in your gyms and around the country. Hatha Yoga has a long history of being very closely intertwined with Hindu worship. And the purpose of Hatha Yoga through this series of poses, meditation, and discipline is to connect your true self, your Atman they call it, with your divine, kind of this interpersonal spirit called Brahman. For lack of a better term, it's like the Force in Star Wars. You're trying to connect yourself with the Brahman. And in fact, yoga itself means a yoke or bonding. So where does this put us as a Christian? While it might be possible to practice just the physical aspects of yoga, maybe you go to your gym and they don't mention anything about meditation and they simply go through a series of poses. You could probably do that. However, the most popular form, Hatha Yoga, may use terms like connecting to the divinity within you, your inner self, or focusing on your third eye for healing. Anything like that is just as integral a part to the Hindu religion and its practice as bowing and worshiping 5 times a day in an Islamic mosque. Now ask yourself this. Would you go 5 times a day to an Islamic mosque if it made you more fit? I think you'd say no. So now ask yourself a little bit different. Would I go to yoga 3 times a week, even though it's directly connected in many cases to Hindu worship? I think you know your answer. Our battle is not against the physical, our body. Our battle really is against spiritual forces. And when it comes to your own spirituality, there's other ways to get fit rather than glorifying a practice of a fake religion. We're so excited to hear about the countless lives that are changed by this ministry, and these videos are possible through support by people just like you. And today we're asking if you would consider becoming a Grace Partner. To become a Grace Partner, you can click the link below and offer a donation of any kind on a regular basis. What that does, it allows us to continue to share these videos with the world and to change lives that we can hear about every single week. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we're going to talk about, is it okay for a Christian to consume alcohol?